More exciting coverage of high school football is right around the corner. Order your copy of this or any other broadcast produced by Gameday online at GamedayMagazine.com and take home these memories forever. For a full video replay, photo gallery, and recap of today's game, visit GamedayMagazine.com. Tonight's post-game show is presented by Manhattan Pizza, now serving Ashburn, South Riding, and Leesburg with the best dang pizza in the world. Now, let's join the broadcast crew worldwide online at GamedayMagazine.com.
Hello and welcome to the Manhattan Pizza post-game show. Here, Andy Hayes alongside Chris Bourassa as we just watched the Stonebridge Bulldogs victorious over the Broad Run Spartans 27-13 in our game of the week here in Ashburn. And Chris, right from the start, the Broad Run Spartans struggled a little bit against the Stonebridge defense, and that kind of carried through the entire game tonight. This is one of the most potent offenses in the Washington, D.C. metro area, but tonight they could not get really out of the way of the Stonebridge defense, could they?
Yeah, it started with the defensive front. They put 5 men on the line of scrimmage. They covered each one of the offensive linemen, and they really caused problems. They contained Meach Embry, as well as we've seen anybody do this season. Really good defensive scheme. They put the cornerbacks on an island out there. They did very well. Jefferson played fantastic today. 2 touchdowns. The one he ran back for, 2 interceptions. One he ran back for a touchdown. So it was a real team effort. Good scheme by the coaching staff, good execution by the players.
Broad Run tonight, they looked like they got a little dinged up in this game. Meach Embry was not really himself after the second quarter. Certainly injuries played a part here, but what's the one thing that you took away from this Broad Run team that now they have to go back and kind of the drawing table a little bit and say, hey, we got to do these things better? What did you say?
Well, I think they got to be balanced. I think every team tries to be balanced as well. It's easy when Meach is breaking off long touchdown runs against teams, but as they get later in the season, tougher opponents getting into the playoffs, they're going to have to be a little more diversified, because what Stonebridge did is they laid a game plan out for defensive coordinators to try to slow down this Broad Run offense.
And it definitely worked big here tonight. Mickey Thompson saying, hey, he was expecting his defense to play better. You said they made some adjustments here. How about the offense, though? I mean, they ran the ball. They weren't really much of a threat to throw it because Easton Turner didn't play a whole lot. Right. But Josh Brees and Chase Ridley tonight were the difference here. And Chase Ridley's touchdown with, in the third quarter of play, that was huge in this game.
Gave him a 3-score lead, and it really put the pressure on Broad Run to be able to throw the ball, and they really haven't been forced to do that this year. But the offensive line played outstanding, and I think you just saw Brees and company really motivated today. They're not the biggest running backs certainly, but they run hard. They're smart, and I tell you what, if they can get Joe back at quarterback with what they're doing with the single wing and how they're running the ball, they're going to be a team to reckon with in the playoffs.
No question about it. So the Bulldogs victorious tonight, 27-13. That'll wrap up our segment here on the Manhattan Pizza postgame show. However, we did get a chance to catch up with Mickey Thompson here, the head coach at Stonebridge, and also a bunch of the players. So we'll send you away with that. We'll see you next time here at GameDayMagazine.com.
I thought we played great defense in a lot of situations also, and that's a really good offense, and the fact that we got so many stops, I thought that was the story of the game. We got about a quarter and a half where we moved the ball at will on offense, and then we struggled with some things, and we missed some blocks and some adjustments, and we'll get better at that. But I just thought our toughness on offense and our play on defense was just incredible.
Earlier today, yesterday, you said you weren't really that keen on having to beat Broad Run, but coach, this is Broad Run. Did you downplay this to your guys like you're doing with me? This is a huge game in this community. Did you really want to win this one badly or what?
I didn't downplay it. This is one that, the problem is if you win it, it's a good chance to take off and get things going. If you lose it, you got to be able to sell it that, we're still okay. When Joe gets back, we'll be able to take off from there, and that's a hard sell. We need to be winning now, and then when he comes back, that gives us the extra push, and so it's you got to be careful, before you start putting all your eggs in one basket. So
defensively, you played great. Let's talk about your offense for a second. Josh Brees tonight, Chase Ridley, they really came up with some huge plays in this game. 4th down plays. I think those will kind of go unnoticed a little bit. What did you see out of them and your offensive line that really got you encouraged?
Well, we had no intention of going 2 running backs. Easton was going to play a lot of the game. We were going to go with some wide splits. We were going to throw the ball a little bit 5 wide, and then as the game got started, we were having a hard time getting the ball out of the backfield with wide splits. So then we just tried going in what we call red, which is where we pack it in, and we were getting a push. And okay, let's stay with it a little bit longer, and we're getting more of a push. And then we just said, okay, we're just going to stay in the 2-back offense and not throw, and dare him to come up. And actually, Josh can throw a little bit, as you saw, but we hadn't worked on any passing with him in a week, so I was a little afraid to run too much. But and we were able to survive. Basically, the way we were playing defense, I felt like, look, if we can just occupy the clock and run the football, eat time, I thought we could win the game.
All right, moving forward. Obviously, this is a huge win for you guys, confidence-wise, and at the end of the day, it sets you up for an opportunity to get on a little run here, maybe momentum-wise, towards the district championship. But what is the one thing you want to see your team do moving forward here over the next few weeks, that you told them here after the game?
Well, I mean, we got to be I think we're playing better and better defense, and we just got to diversify a little bit on offense. And whether Joe comes back or doesn't come back, we've got to be able to diversify a little bit. We're not going to be able to just line up with 2 backs and expect to survive. We got a big win against West Springfield with 2 backs. Then we go into Robinson, and we can't get the win with 2 backs. Now we go to Broad Run, we're in 2 backs, we get the win. It's going to be up and down like that, and unless we can diversify a little bit. And Joe coming back will help that, but we can't count on him when he comes back, so we need to do it with Easton.
Well, congratulations. I know you always like beating your crosstown rival here, Coach Thompson. Spent a little time with us here on the Manhattan Pizza postgame show. We'll leave you with some thoughts from the boys here tonight after a great win, 27-13.
Our game plan coming in was just stop Meach, make sure that he couldn't do anything. And I mean, all week we worked our reads, and we were cross reading and making sure that he couldn't do anything with the ball, and it worked.
Our defense really stepped up. They played a heck of a game, and I'm so proud of them. All the guys on defense, and they were pumped the whole week too. They knew that Brown was a high-powered offense. This was their chance to show up, and they got their offense off the field pretty quick, got that defense back out there, and we were able to roll them the whole game. They were on their heels the whole game, and that's what we like. That's football we play.
This is a huge win, It's a statement win, and it really shows that we're ready to go against the rest of the conference, and it just means a lot to us, and we just came out here and worked, and it shows other teams that we're really a real deal.
It shows everybody in the conference that we're not a team that's going to get run over. It speaks to everything what Stonebridge is about and all our mystique. It gives us a huge boost of confidence too. Just propels us these next 3 games, which are going to be tough conference games also, and we're going to propel into the playoffs and make something happen.
Well, I got a nice handoff from Dwayne. Our mesh is just great, and then I had Lawton Riggs just blocking in front of me, and I love him blocking for me. He just took the corner out the play, I cut it up, and that was it. It feels so just amazing, and we just like to, we don't like to dwell on the past. I mean, those wins are amazing. We take it every day and every game, and this just means a lot.
I don't want to say we hate them, but there's a little passion in there, and the atmosphere at school, the whole atmosphere is, it's Broad Run game, it's Broad Run week, and we really live on that. We go to practice, it's 100% football, nothing from outside comes in, and basically this week, it's business as usual, but there's always that extra little passion because it's Broad Run. It's 2 miles down the road, and we really want to get after it and show them who's boss.
I think it just gives us a little courage going into every game, make us feel more confident. I mean, we have a role now going into the game. We were kind of rocky before, but this versus the #1 team in the power poll, and it feels good. It feels really good.
I think it shows us what we can be when we don't make mistakes. Because we made a few mistakes early on, but we cleaned it up, and we were hard to stop. And I think everyone's got to realize that this is the first step. Playoffs is conference is the real deal, and we got to win that first. There's 3 championships this season. We're on our way to get the first one with that win.
It's just amazing, and I just really have to enjoy it. It's my senior year, and I love playing for my team, and we just have each other's backs, and we're a family.
Oh, the dog! I love the dog pound, man. Every week, people coming out and every week, it's insane. I love it. Hype is real.
Hello and welcome to our pregame here at the Battle of the Burn. The Maroon crew is jammed in here. They're ready to go. All right, I got Ryan here. Ryan, what do you have prepared for Stonebridge tonight?
We got a lot of new chants for them, and we're going to be louder than ever we have this season. It's going to be for 24. Here we go.
All right.
seems so special in this group?
You know, we had the most school spirit out of all of Loudoun County, and we're going to rock this game tonight. We're going to do amazing.
All right, there you heard it. Let's go check out the Dog Pound next. Time now for the Dog Pound's take on the big rivalry game. Michael, what do you guys have in store tonight for the Maroon Crew?
They don't even know. They don't even know. We'll see. We'll see.
Hey, listen, tell me your name.
Lauren.
Lauren, they were talking trash that this is the night that they end the winless streak against you guys. Is it going to happen?
No, by no means. We've worked so hard for this.
Tell me what the Dog Pound's got prepared for them tonight.
We have so much spirit and, you know, so much pride, and no matter what the outcome is, we're going to enjoy the game and have a great time no matter what happens.
All right, you heard it. Dog Pound ready to go. Y'all ready? Are we ready? Ready? Let's check out the kickoff coming up next.
Hello and welcome to Stonebridge High School for tonight's showdown featuring the #1 Broad Run Spartans and the Stonebridge Bulldogs here from Ashburn, Virginia. We welcome you to our coverage online at GameDayMagazine.com. What a great night for football, a beautiful setting. One of the great rivalries in the state of Virginia is set to renew right here, right now here on the Game Day Broadcast Network. Hello everyone and welcome to our coverage. Andy Hayes alongside Chris Bourassa. Good to have you with us here. What a great game. It's always a great game. It's always a great rivalry. The interesting storylines in this one is that Broad Run has never beaten Stonebridge in the regular season.
Yeah, they're 1-8 historically against them. If they've got a chance to beat them in the 10 years they've been playing, it's this year. They are locked and loaded, been playing really well. All their games on the road. This is their 7th straight road game. We've called it the Road Show, and they've been playing lights out.
Correct snap. They'll give it back to Turner. Under pressure. Turner rolling right side's going to take off and run. 25. He's still on his feet to the 15, and he takes a huge hit, and the ball comes out. Huge hit at the 14-yard line, and it's Broad Run football. Chris Moore on the big stick.
That's Meach Embry.
Was it Embry?
Want to hit him. And you remember, we first saw Embry. He struck, he lit it up on defense. He's playing safety for him now, not linebacker. We'll see. Good job here by Turner avoiding the rush up the sidelines. Maybe want to step out here. And there comes Embry. Lays the wood. Moore picks it up.
They don't finish the drive. They go to the air on 3rd down and 9. Man coverage up top with Moore. There's Turner in the shotgun. Gonna roll to his right, looking. Now he's got a man that's picked off. Embry's got it back in midfield. Running to the near sideline. Back to the 45, and he'll be tackled at the 44. And another turnover. Quarter number 2 set to start with a 2nd and goal from the 1 for Stonebridge. Jefferson and Bourassa in the backfield, and the direct snap goes to Bourassa, and he'll race to the end zone. Touchdown, Stonebridge. The Bulldogs strike first. Single wing formation on 3rd and goal from less than a yard away. Direct snap to Bourassa, and he's in. Touchdown, Stonebridge. Joshua Bourassa. Snap to Winston. Right side, running room, 15. He's down to the 8. And he runs out of bounds to stop the clock with 9 seconds left. Alcorn trying to line it up. 26-yard attempt. Kick is on its way, and it's going to be wide left. So no good. And the clock winds down to 5 seconds. Trips into the boundary. Brickard in the shotgun, back to pass. Trying to chuck it to Embry. Now he's in trouble. And he will be sacked back at the 23. The Bulldogs stopped him.
Now they read that play from the beginning.
Here's the snap coming out of the backfield. This one to Ridley. Big play coming. Ridley past the 40 to the 50. Foot race. Chase Ridley. Good night. Touchdown, Stonebridge. First down here for Broad Run. Brickard's going to keep it on the zone mesh. Past the 30. Still on his feet. Brickard breaks loose. 10, 5. Touchdown as he looks back to the defense. And the Spartans are on the board. There's Brickard on 1st down. Rolling out. This one picked off. 85-yard line.
coming back to the near sideline. He's going to score. Touchdown, Stonebridge. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That should do it. Stonebridge knocks off the number 1 team in our game day power poll, 27-13. And if you're handing out the game ball, the defense for RJ Windows tonight was lights out. They did as good a job as anybody has done on Broad Run this season. Again, our final score, 27-13. And that'll just about wrap up our coverage here from Ashburn, Virginia. Chris and I will do a special Manhattan Pizza post-game report from down on the field. Make sure you come back to watch that, including all the highlights and some pregame coverage right here from Stonebridge High School. That'll be up on the site here by tomorrow. For our entire production crew, and Chris Bourassa, Nick Monaco, I'm Andy Hayes. We'll see you next time. Bulldogs improved to 4-3 on the season, and Broad Run drops to 6-1. We'll see you later.
Do you believe? Do you believe? Let the party begin. Bouncing, diving, twisting, end zone, touchdown, Brianna. Not second effort, not third effort, 4 efforts to get into
on
the
center is Glennon. He'll fake and roll to his left, across the 15, still on his feet at the 10. He's dancing at the 5 and into the end zone. Go crazy, Westfield. Go crazy. For the 28th straight game, the Broad Run Spartans are state champions, and they did it in 2009, just like in 2008.
Party on, Brambleton. The Briarwoods Falcons are the 2010 Virginia State Football Champions.
Goski Reimers, he'll cut it back. Running up the field, still on his feet. Reimers breaks free. He's out in the open, past midfield. Reimers to the 35, 30, to the 20, and he'll be tackled at the 3-yard line. Reimers, he cuts it up past the 40, and he's gone. Noah Reimers inside the 15, 5, touchdown, Tuscarora. They hand it off to Turner, and he takes it past the 50 and breaks free. A.J. Turner down the sideline, one man to beat, and he will score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Let's make that last memory we have together a great one. Let's go win our second.